The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. The Blue Jays are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Shane Bieber is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reyes has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's hitting over 400. Now hold on, I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now the number 57 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order. Stepping into the box, Peter Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Stanton has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Naquin's under it. And the inning is over. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Pops this one up. Turner is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Matt Kemp, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Kemp.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Naquin going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Standing in, Devin Travis, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Naquin's under it. 2 gone.
The bat, number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes moves over, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Heading after it is Judge. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 30.
So digging in now, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. Slider laid off for a ball. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Line drive to left. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Perez recovers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to left field. Puig is under it. And he brings it in on the warning track. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Hey. 2-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom. Ready now, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 out.
Up next for Cleveland.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor hit it hard, but
right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Francisco Lindor goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone. They don't have an answer for it.
The windup and the 0-1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. We played 4, and this is so striding forward now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Hard liner to center field. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 1-2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Perez has got it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Next for Cleveland.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Yasiel.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting. The second
so bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
1-0 the count. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. In there, 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
2-2, here it is. Grounder down the line at third. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Devin Travis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
The batter, number 7. Trey.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. As he hits one on a line to left field. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fastball well outside.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he fouls this one off. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And right into the shift. Lindor ranges to his left. From a knee, he throws him out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 35. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up.
And the ball is dropped. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
1-1 the count now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ramirez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He went deep last time up. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
Guerrero takes it in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Nick Whitgren will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
The bat.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting. The center
Digging in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Very high. 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he
extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. No hits to this point.
The first baseman.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ryan Tepera will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Naquin leads off first with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They trail it. Dan Otero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Devin Travis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Otero benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Your attention, please.
First offering on its way.
For Toronto, number 50.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Number 35.
In there, strike one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tyler Olson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Tyler Olson.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
to 2-2 now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
No balls and a strike to count. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The batter, number 20.
Stepping into the box, Peter Alonso. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. First and second now. 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll pull this one in on the run as it nearly got over his head, and the runners will be forced to retreat.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 sent out to straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
Coming to the plate now, Mlb is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Last strike now for Cleveland. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. David Peralta plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Diamondbacks to a victory over the Red Sox 4-1. The Rays swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 10-5. The Halos were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-3. Robinson Chirinos sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Astros downed Oakland 11-6. The Atlanta Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. The Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-5. Wilson Contreras had 3 home runs on the day, all of them solo shots, helping lead the Cubs over the